afternoon, everyone, and thank you for joining us today. I'm Jenny Montgomery. Wallisa Lankford is the founder of Precious Pearls Mentoring, an extracurricular group that provides guidance for girls as they go through their adolescent years. She believes all young girls need a positive influence in their life and should not always look to social media for influencers. Take a look. Mentoring 11 to 18-year-old girls is a big task, but Wallisa Lankford is up to the challenge. For her, it's about giving back, because life was challenging when she was that age. She was a foster child.
I've had people in my life that, guided me and stuck with me, even through my bad attitudes, my misbehaviors. They stuck with me, they prayed for me, and they guided me. So I wanted to be that light for some of the youth that are going through some challenges that we see today. Oftentimes people turn their back on the youth because they're disrespectful, they don't know how to act, but it's all because, to me, they're lacking love.
She walks the walk and talks the talk. She's lived it.
Like, what you see is what you get. If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. If I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna do it. And a lot of kids, they look before anything else. They look at your actions before they hear your words. We meet weekly, and our goal is to basically just support, uplift, and encourage our youth through service, education, and fun fellowship.
And that's the purpose of Precious Pearls Mentoring Group for Girls.
We're here, we discuss life lessons. If you have a daughter that you would feel would benefit from the program, we're here. And that story was from a Giving Your Best award that was presented to Wallisa Lankford some years ago. Always good to have you here.
It's good to be here.
You're a veteran on the Jennie Show now. And she's joined today by Theion Wallace. And Theion, thank you for coming. Theion is a mentor with Precious Pearls, and she's also had a daughter go through the mentoring program. Wallisa, how many years have you been doing Precious Pearls now?
We are closing out our 5th year, so we're entering our 6th year.
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. And when you start girls as young as 8, I mean, they've been in it now till they're well into their teens.
Yeah, most of our high school pearls have been with us since middle school. Some elementary school, and they're in high school now.
I love that. I love that. And one of those, Theion, would be your daughter. And what has it been like? She's been in it a number of years now.
She's been in it ever since 4th grade is when she first got into it.
4th grade, okay.
And she's really loved it. It's not a forced thing that I made her get into. She's always wanted to go back every year that we had the program. And the thing that I want to share with my daughter, she was very, I want to say she was, I'll just admit it. She just had an attitude out of this world that I really couldn't control myself.
She had an attitude out of this world?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was hard for anybody to actually, calm her down. But once she got in the program with Miss Wallisa, things started to turn around because I was able to call her, to get her to calm her down. Even if I had to get her to go to the school or talk to her on the phone at the school, she's always there. And now that my daughter has given it to high school, over those past years since she's been in the program, she's actually been growing and thriving. And now we don't have those school issues.
Don't you think that it makes a really big difference? Because as we said in that story, she talks the talk and walks the walk.
Yes,
and Wallisa, you've been there. And you were the first one to say you remember what it was like when you were that kid with attitude out of this world.
Yep.
And so it gives you a special way to relate.
It absolutely does. I can relate to them, all of what they're going through. Like I've said before, I understand that no one's listening to them. I understand the not fitting in. I understand of wanting to know your place. So I lead with the guidance of God, and I also lead with personal experience.
I love that. I love that. And you got to that point in your life where you realized I have something to give back. And that's why you started Precious Pearls.
Yes.
How often do you meet?
We meet on Saturdays. Saturdays from 12 to 2.
And it's through the course of the school year?
It's throughout the year, yep. We just break in July, to regroup, re-strategize and stuff, and then we're back at it in August.
That is a tremendous commitment on your part.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah. And you work full-time?
Yes, I do. 9 to 5. Every day. 8 to 5 every day.
You're making us feel bad. Okay. Now, one thing I want to ask you about, you have already had open enrollment. Some of it has, but yes. you said you've had events, but you're having them through August.
Yes, so our open enrollment will be through every Saturday for the month of August, and that's because parents are getting back into the swing of things with school and finding, finalizing programs and athletics and all that other stuff. So we just wanted to expand our open enrollment for the month of August. And that way, if we are a fit for your child, if you like your child to be a participant, you have more than one opportunity to enroll them.
Okay, that's great. That's great. And your age is 8 to 18?
8 to 18, yes.
Wow. I guess that you probably, I mean, you're also a mentor, Theion. Do you need other mentors?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So this year, because
What
we
qualifies you to be a mentor?
okay, so you have to walk the walk and talk the talk.
Okay.
That's the first thing. You have to be God-led and imparting in our children. You absolutely have to fill out a volunteer application, and you have to have a background check.
Okay.
Once all that comes back fine, then we sit, we meet, we go over strategies for our age groups, because this year we have 3 different age groups. We have our mini pearls, which are 8 to 10. We have our radiant pearls, which are our middle school girls, 12 to 14, 15. And then we have our emerging pearls, which are our seniors. So once we talk and you fit, you tell us where you want to fit,
Yeah.
then we can assign you a group to mentor.
And Theion, what's it like for you to be a mentor and to have your daughter?
Do you
mentor her group, or do
it.
you mentor another group?
Right now, I've been with all of them. We've just been a blend of all of them. So, I mean, it's like really, truly a blessing to be able to share my experiences with the girls, and then I can get more pointers on how to mentor my own child as well.
So you feel like you benefit as a mentor because you're learning more about your parenting.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And what are some of the things that you do? I know you've brought your girls here
Yep.
to Channel 6 before, and they've watched
did.
a newscast with us. What are some of the other things you like to do with them?
Besides our weekly mentoring sessions, group mentoring sessions, we do life skill workshops where we have people come in from the community to teach them about financial literacy,
Right.
self-care, personal hygiene, stuff like that. Each month we have a workshop with them. Then we have women coming from the community and facilitate a workshop. It can be anything that they
Sure.
want to facilitate, as long as they impart wisdom to our girls in areas of life that can benefit them. And we also believe in fun fellowship and going out and having fun, whether it's to a
Certainly.
park, whether it's to the rage room.
Yeah.
So yeah, whether it's pool, we do a lot of stuff.
I love that. I love that. What else would you like to share about Precious Pearls, and who is open to?
So Precious Pearls is open to any girl ages 8 to 18. If you fit, and it doesn't necessarily mean you have to bring them because your child is bad. They have an attitude. If you just want them to have positive guidance in their life, send them our way, because each grade level, each age level, there is a transition. And with transition, there is change.
Right.
Children don't know what 13 would be like if they were 11 or 12, you know?
Yeah.
It's different. The hormones are different, the attitudes are different,
Yes.
the peers are different, the friends are different. So if you just want them to have some positive guidance, send them our way. Give us a call. We'll see how we can work it out.
You said that beautifully. That's great. Wallisa Lankford, thank you so much
Thank
for coming
you.
and sharing this with us. Theion Wallace, wonderful to meet you.
Thank you.
If you would like more information about enrolling your 8 to 18-year-old daughter in the Precious Pearls Mentoring Program, you can contact Wallisa Lankford. The phone number is right there on your screen, 706-842-9427, or go to their website, preciouspearlsmentoring.com.